What's up, guys? It's Ghoulwhip97, and we're playing Activision Anthology. But the reason why I'm whispering and being quiet because my parents are asleep. So I'm being very quiet here. Let's play. Yeah, it's late at night, and I'm gonna be quiet. Before I continue, here's a little thing. Here's a little suggestion. I recommend you download some of my videos, my YouTube videos, and burn them on a DVD or a Blu-ray, and give them to your relatives or family members or friends. Wait, relatives and family members are the same. Either way, you know what I mean. Give them to your friends or family for Christmas. Yeah. Again, I recommend to download some of my YouTube videos and burn them on DVDs or Blu-ray discs, and give them to your friends and family for Christmas. Now that'd be a great Christmas present. Good tip from me. In case you can't get anything for Christmas, just download my videos and burn them on a DVD or Blu-ray. Now that'd be a great Christmas present for your friends and family. Or if you can, hook up your game console or anything like that onto a VCR and record my YouTube videos on a VHS tape or a Betamax. Alright, back to the game. Alright, back to the video. Again, my videos on a DVD or a Blu-ray or a VHS or a Betamax or even a video CD would be a great Christmas present. And be sure to subscribe to my Odyssey so you can get exclusive gaming videos not allowed on YouTube. And be sure to subscribe to my Odyssey so you can get access to gaming videos not allowed on YouTube. Exclusive gamings and video. Again, be sure to subscribe to my Odyssey so you can get exclusive access to gaming videos and shit posts not allowed on YouTube, to memes not allowed on YouTube. Alright. Pressure cooker. My favorite. Biscuits. Yeah, this was a shooter game. This is a shooter on Atari. Pretty cool, right? This is basically what games look like back in the 80s. Yeah, this game came out, well, Commando for Atari. It's said to come out in 1988. It's hard, but cool. Yeah, Commando. It's for the Atari 2600 and the Atari 7800 and 2600 mode. Basically, the Atari 7800 is Atari's fourth console. Atari's first console was the Atari Pong. Yeah. Atari's 2600 was its most popular. The Atari 7800 was known for its backwards compatibility. Yeah, Atari was ahead of their time with the Atari 7800. Heavily advertised that it's compatible with playing 2600 games. Pretty cool, right? Ooh, Thwacker. Yeah, Thwacker was never released until this game came out, of course. Biscuits. 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 Super biscuits. Biscuits. I gotta avoid these instruments because for some reason these instruments came to life and tried to kill me while I'm trying to make my music. I mean, come on, you gotta like making music too, man. Can't you live in harmony? But then again, I didn't create the game, so I don't know for sure. Biscuits. Come on. Yes. And this game's only 8% complete. Yeah, the reason why this game was ever found is because it was discovered by a retro gaming fan at a thrift store. Yeah, it's amazing what you can find at thrift stores, am I right? Pretty nice, right? Alright. Now we're gonna play Pitfall. Yeah, Pitfall. That's a classic. 1982. Activision's most iconic game for the Atari. Did you know that Activision was the first game to be a third-party game developer? Yeah, Activision was pretty much founded by former Atari employees that weren't getting paid enough. However, Atari wasn't seeing much profits from the Activision games, so Atari sued them. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty interesting history, right? And Pitfall is one of the most iconic Activision games ever for the best game for the most hardcore gaming fans like myself know. People might think of Activision for Atari Black Ops. I mean, Call of Duty Black Ops, Atari Black Ops. For Call of Duty Black Ops, that's pretty much what people might know Activision for. But hardcore gaming fans like myself know that Activision is well known. Might know Activision well for Pitfall. This is Pitfall 2. Yeah, bet you didn't know Pitfall had a sequel. I guess you could say this was the first game in feature swimming. Electric eels. I'm guessing those are eels. Yeah, the Atari graphics are pretty limited. Biscuits. Demon Attack. My younger brother and I used to joke around saying that was looked like a tip of a penis. Pretty cool stuff, right? Dolphin. Yeah, this is before Echo the Dolphin. You might probably know about Echo the Dolphin for Sega Genesis. Well, this is before that. This is like the Echo the Dolphin before Echo the Dolphin. Except it's made by Activision. Biscuits. Yeah, Dolphin for Atari. It's like Echo the Dolphin before Echo the Dolphin. Oink. Yeah, basically this is a video game adaptation of Three Little Pigs. I guess you could say this is a book adaptation. This is a video game based on a book or a popular story. Yeah, basically that's the. It looks like the wolf is. Looks like the wolf's tongue is stretching out. But we all know it's the wolf blowing. But it looks like it has a long tongue. Must be a tractor beam. Remember that green jelly song, The Three Little Pigs? It's funny. Green jelly is funny. I recommend listening to Green Jelly. Those guys are funny. Those guys are funny. Whoopsie. Yeah, did you know those were a bunch of college kids back at the time? They were in college at the time when they made their first album in the 1990s. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff, right? I'll go for where's Burger Brains? Let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. This is a war game. Now, this is River Raid 2. Biscuits. 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 Alright, let's try someone else. No. Dragster. Alright, fishing derby. The shark here. There we go. Oh, there's a shark that will eat my fish. They'll eat the fish I catch. Because, yeah, sharks are predatory creatures. Yes. in your face, shark boy. Or girl, whatever you are. I'm pretty much going to offend the map community by saying that. Ooh, chopper command. This gameplay kind of looks similar to Empire Strikes Back for the Atari. Then again, a lot of Atari games often look alike, because again, the Atari 2600 graphics are limited. So what else could they do, right? What else could they do for the time? Ooh, Sky Jinx. This is fun. Just simple flying game. Yeah, it's a simple flying game. Simple. You just fly around. Yeah, the Atari games are really simple. Yeah, it's a simple time back in the 1980s. You can make a game you could get away with making a game out of almost anything. I don't know if you still do. You've unlocked the Sky Starred patch. Ah, beautiful. I love it. I got the patch. See that patch? Spider Fighter. Am I the spider or am I fighting the spider? Yeah. Those were simple times back then. Atlantis. Did you know the first motion controllers was made for the Atari? Back in 1982. Yeah. Yeah, no joke. The first motion controller was made for the Atari 2600 in 1982. And it was made with mercury. Yeah. It worked really well because it was made from mercury. It was the most. Why? Because it was the most they could use back in those days. Nowadays we've had better motion controllers like the Wii and the PlayStation Move. Of course, no one's doing motion controllers anymore because I don't know why. No one's doing motion controllers anymore. Guess it faded out. So nowadays, I guess as of 2021, motion controllers are pretty outdated from what I've seen. But back in 1982, it was a big deal. Pretty good stuff. Let's see what kind of games. Ooh, laser blast. Yes. Got it. Come on. Damn it. Crash. Curses. At least I kamikazed the place. I kamikazed it. Kamikaze. Ooh, the Laser Blast commercial. Alright, I unlocked something. How can I exit that commercial? I can switch to black and white. That's new. Alright. I'm playing in black and white. It's like an old black and white TV. Which were still pretty black and white TVs, yeah. They were still around back in, I guess black and white TVs were still around back in the 1980s. Color TVs were still kind of new back then. I guess you'd think color TVs were pretty much common back in the 1980s. Cable TV was also, I guess I think cable television was still new back in the 1980s. They probably had cable back in the 1980s, but it was still new. And they had satellite, and I bet they had satellite TV back in the 1980s too, but it was primitive. Had like, satellite dishes were really big, must have been really big back then. Biscuits. You know how these people get offended if you wear a Halloween costume? Like, if little girls wear a Moana costume, they would get offended. I guess it won't be long before people won't be allowed to dress up as Clifford for Halloween because that's considered offensive to dogs. Or wear a horse costume because it's offensive to horses. You know? Great. Now I sound like one of those conservatives. But you know what I mean. If I want to wear a Chinese dress, I have a right to. It's not cultural appropriation. It's just me express myself. And besides, if SJWs get offended by me wearing a Chinese dress, that'd be pretty bigoted of them since I'm a man who wants to express since I'm a femboy who wants to express himself. Of course, the zoophiles are going to call me a right-winger. Even though I'm not a right-winger. But the zoophiles will say I am. Biscuits. Biscuits. But I'm gonna make this an hour long, because that's what a man does. Biscuits. This reminds me of pole position. Yeah, this game reminds me of pole position. Haha, biscuit! Biscuits. Biscuits! Biscuits. Frostbite. This kind of reminds me of Frogger. Biscuits. Pitfall. I love these. 45 degrees. Biscuits. Yes! Got it. Alright, the temperature is dropping. So I'm building an igloo. Rad. Biscuits. Oh, I get it. I'm building an igloo. Keystone Capers. So I'm a detective. Guess I'm an officer. Trying to catch a criminal. I'm an officer trying to catch a criminal. Get back here, criminal. You can't get away from me. I love these. Because I'm a cop trying to catch a criminal. Hey, you! Yes, I did it. That was close. Activision Dectilaw. I can't pronounce that word. I suck at that. What am I doing? Oh, I get it. I just have to tap the button. Robot tank. First person. Huh. Guess you could say this was Atari's first person shooter. How do you like me now, you son of a bitch? Yeah. When me and my younger brother were kids, he and I used to make cassette tapes of us singing. Like he created a song called "If You Love Me." It would go like, "If you love me, oh yeah, heart, 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 oh yeah, how do you like me now, you son of a bitch?" Unfortunately, the tape's been destroyed by our stepfather. Or did he record over it? Okay, I'm in a space station. Okay. On. Come on. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! 3, 2, 1, blast off! Blast off! It's... No, I'm not gonna sing a song, I'll get copyright claimed. Blast off. We're going to space. So this is like a first-person view. Wow. Pretty impressive for the Atari. Wow. Couple of first-person games on Atari. Now that blows my mind, considering it's Atari. Now this is pretty cool. I guess it's just a spaceship simulator. So I can't do anything, it's just something I watch. Alright, let's watch. Let's watch us go to space. I bet kids who... Space Shuttle pilot patch? Okay. Space Shuttle. We are in space, man. Do you think Jeffrey Bezos played this game? Do you think Jeffrey Bezos and Elon Musk played this game when they were kids? Mission abort. Oh, it's my patches. This is... Space Shuttle pilot Activision. Activision Sky Stars. Is awesome. Alright, time to switch to the PS1. It's switching time. Alright, we're going to switch to Activision Classic Games for the PlayStation 1. back to rock the new millennium. Asteroids. Oh yeah, I remember. You guys remember when video games used to have advertisements for other video games? Asteroids for the PlayStation 1. I know I have Asteroids for the Game Boy, and I'm talking original Game Boy. I should definitely look for that game, Asteroids for the PlayStation 1. I should definitely look for Asteroids for the PlayStation 1. Nostalgia, man. Oh. Oh my god. This is giving me so much nostalgia. This is so nostalgic. I know I have Space Invaders for the PlayStation 1. Oh my god, just playing a PlayStation 1 game really gives me so much nostalgia. Activision Classics. Alright, turn up a little bit. Yes. This is so awesome. Yes, this game has 30 games. Atlantis. We'll start with Atlantis. Because why not? I just love it when he says Activision Classics. This is awesome. This is super awesome. I'm playing Pitfall. Oh, I love it when that robotic voice says Activision Classics. Oh my god. This is awesome. Alright. Biscuits. Once I get myself a camper van, I'm probably going to have my PlayStation 1. Yes, I also have a PlayStation 1. I'm planning to might have my PlayStation 1 and my Nintendo 64 hooked up in my camper van. So that way when me and my friends go camping, we can play some Nintendo or PlayStation while drinking some beers. We'll play Plaque Attack. Yeah, I see that. I witnessed on Twitter when I was looking for some BTS pictures. I witnessed Hypnotist Sappho was grooming minors to be zooviles. Yeah, Hypnotist Sappho was a disgusting pig. Huh? Oh. Yeah, these controllers are old. I didn't pause it. Well, then again, these controllers are old. These controllers are old. But they still work fine. These controllers are old, but they still work just fine. They just have a few hiccups here and there. Hypnotist Sappho is a disgusting person, and I know her little organization is gonna fail. Is gonna fail miserably. That's all I'm gonna say about Hypnotist Sappho for now. Why is my controller pausing it? Why is this game pausing itself? And she compared grooming kids to be zoophiles too. And every time she gets accused of being a groomer, she compares it to trans people. She compared herself. She has the nerve to compare herself to being trans people. Pretty dumb, right? It's pretty stupid, isn't it? And disrespectful. And disrespectful to LGBT people. But it's Sappho. But it's Hypnotist Sappho for you. She has no self-awareness, and neither does her little white knights, or as I call them, her orgy. Why? Because I'm a jerk. A jerk to zoophiles. And that's why the zoos fear the samurai. And that's why that's why her kind fear the samurai. That's why the zoophiles fear the samurai. Yes, I am a samurai. I'll play one more game. Ooh, crackpots. Gotta love that. Gotta love killing bugs. Unless you're Sappho, who might be attracted to them. Alright, that's enough ripping on Sappho. Whoops. Oops. Okay, is anything gonna happen? Well, are we gonna do something? at it. I'll just show you my VHS. I bought this special VHS. It's a high-grade VHS tape. It says it's ideal for home theater and satellite systems. Of course, the satellite systems back when this was manufactured might have been not the same as the ones we have now. Let's see, when was this manufactured? This looks like it's manufactured in the early 2000s. Or probably the late 90s or early 2000s. I'm guessing this VHS tape was manufactured in the late 90s and early 2000s. So yeah, this game came out in 1998. This game came out in, let's see, where's the copyright? In 2002. This has 30 games. This has a lot more games. You have 45 games. Why? Because the original PlayStation was a CD-based system. The PlayStation 2 is a DVD-based system. While the PS3 and the PS4 and the PS5 are Blu-ray-based systems. Yeah, that's why the PS2 was able to be backwards compatible, because the PlayStation 2, back when it was released, was known as the world's cheapest DVD player. Yeah, it was a big deal back then. It was a big deal because, yeah, of course nowadays, video game consoles playing movies is pretty much expected and the norm. But back in the early 2000s, it was a big deal. It was a big deal back in the early 2000s. I know, because I remember getting it when I was 7. My mom got it for my golden birthday when I was 7. I still have it today. That's the PS2 I'm still playing today. I still have today. I'm keeping it until I die. And that Nintendo 64 behind me, my grandfather got it for me when I was 3. My grandfather got it when I was 3 years old. Me and my cousin and my brother used to play it all the time. Yeah, Nintendo 64 was the first console I ever played. Yeah, I've been playing video games since I was 3. I've been playing video games for 22 years. And also, and now I think about it, it's almost 2022, which is the same year the movie Soylent Green came out. I recommend watching the movie Soylent Green. Definitely watch that movie. And I also recommend downloading some of my YouTube videos and burning them on video CDs or DVDs or Blu-rays and give them to your friends and family members for Christmas, because that would make a great Christmas present for friends and family. Alright, I'm going to shut this stuff down for the night. I bet that startup just gave you nostalgia. But if any of my viewers are younger, you might probably not have any memories of what I'm talking about. I don't know the age of my viewers. So I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.